everyone, it is Susie, and I hope that you have had a wonderful crafty day and a week ahead and a weekend. I always try to get in as much crafting as I can. It seems like sometimes there's just no time to craft, but that's what happens when you have to work full time, which I know a lot of you know what that's like, and then try to juggle things, on your days off. But I always try to craft every chance I can. And anyway, I had some fun shares today. Got some grab bags going in the Etsy shop. I am going to have more lace trimmed, so even some vintage trims maybe, that I'm trying to pack up. I have really been trying to declutter. I have lots and lots of things that I've just collected over the years. Anyway, I spent the last weekend, well, actually the last part of even the weekend before when I had my grandson, I had started a clean out and reorganization. It seems like every time I get organized, I always see ways to be a little better at organizing, especially the things for the Etsy shop. So I went and got in and got that done. It took me a weekend to do that this past weekend. But I am going to be destashing a lot of lace trims and things that I have gotten from Hobby Lobby, as well as some vintage trims. So look for that in the future. They will take me a little while to get them together, just because. But I have them ready. They're all in a good place, one spot where I can just get to them, easy access. When I kind of did my cleaning, I got them all together where I can work on them. But I wanted to show you, I am going to put these in the Etsy shop. This was a vintage, I don't remember if it was a table runner or a doily or exactly what it was now. But I love these little flowers, and I love the little stringy crochet with them. So I have bagged up some of these. They will come 3 to a package, and I am going to get them in the Etsy shop. They will be in there. But I wanted to show you those. I also have some new fans Sharon has made. Some little barely pink. These are so shabby chic pink. They're just beautiful. And she made some fans to go in the shop. So those are in there. And then also I still have a few of the envelopes in case anybody hasn't seen those yet. These are the large envelopes. They have a little decorative stitching on the back, and then of course the little ones don't have anything on them. But, and of course they do open up. You can put something in there. They are just little hand crocheted envelopes. So I just wanted to mention that while I had them close by. But I'm going to show you the grab bags. But there was a question on Sophie's notes, or somebody was, I don't know if it was a question. Well, it was a question. One of the ladies had asked about does anybody else do, what she was doing. I think she had like 2 or 3 projects going at the same time. She'd get started, then she'd lay it aside and start something else because something else piqued her interest. And it got me to thinking, it would be funny, and this is a challenge for you ladies, dig out those projects and just show us what you got started. I'm going to do that. I think I've got 9 projects I need to get completed. So, and that's going to be kind of fun, and that's really what I wanted to make the video about. But I wanted to show you the grab bags that I've got going in the shop. I do have some vintage laces going in. Now, some of them are going to have a little bit of the discoloration because they are vintage. They are older. So I just wanted to tell you that. They won't all have it, but there is going to be maybe a piece out of, a spot in some of this trim that has that yellow, brownish discoloration. But there's just a few little pieces in here. And I'll open one up, but they're all different, so it's just going to be grab bag style. These will be great for collaging. I don't know how big the pieces are. I just kind of chop them up. Here is some pretty little vintage They almost look like daisies. Now I have avocado dyed and coffee stained those. I love those, and I kept some for me, but I had a whole bunch. And anyway, I did put quite a bit on a roll in this one. And then this one here is another vintage lace that I have put in. So anyway, there's going to be 4 different ones in a package. And here's one you can kind of see that's a little different there. And this one's a squared wide one. And some of them don't even have a wide one in them like this one. It doesn't really have that real wide. But it's just going to be a grab bag. And I'm going to sell them fairly cheap. So it's just a grab bag. And then I'm going to have a grab bag on some of the flowers that I've taken out of the shop. These are some of the older ones that were multicolored, or had a little edging on them, or different things. But when we first started the flowers, so these are I'm just gonna sell these cheap guys, and they're just gonna be grab bags. You'll just purchase one and you get what you get. I'm not going to photograph every package, so they'll just be grab bags. So anyway, that's kind of what I've got going on in the shop. So I wanted to show you the projects, though, that I have going, that I have to get completed. I tell you what, I start things so many times, and I've got about 9 projects. About nine projects, I think, 9 or 10 going here. I still have to finish my book for my grandson that I started. I have not got that completed yet. He is going on 2. He'll be 2 this year. So, I mean, I am so far behind. I have to get Oliver's book done. Okay, so that's one project. Then I started these, and I showed you this in a recent video, my projects I was working on. I actually started the journal to this. I was trying to do something different with the binding. It didn't work out. I ended up throwing what I done away. So I have 2 of these that I have to get a journal made for. I got this far, and now I've got to get the journals made and get in them, and then of course finish decorating the fronts here on this, on the little flap. So I've got those 2 to finish and get the journal in before I get them completed. I did start another flashcard journal with the big rings. I did see that this is on Cricut. I don't know if it has moved when I when I laid it down and put it aside, if maybe it shifted. So I know I've got to redo this because I don't like how crooked it is. But I did get this started, and I got all the pages together, but this is as far as I got. So there's a project that has to be done. This is the Somerset Life project. I am working on a new one. And anyway, all I got done was the cover. I have a tutorial that I'll be doing on this, like I do usually when I do the Somerset project. So I will have a tutorial when I get it finished. And then last but least, I got to make a cover for this journal. I actually have this completed, but I've got to get a cover for it. So anyway, guys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I was going to say, I knew there was 9. Okay, so then I was doing the cards, okay, the little cards, and ever since Lori, Girl on the Ridge, did her little playing card journals, I have wanted to make one of these. So I did make 3, and I actually got the insides completed, but they are going to have envelopes, and I've got to get the envelopes decorated before I can finish those. So I've got about 9 projects to get finished. I'm hoping I'm going to have to push myself, but I would like to get them done by the end of June, which, you know, sounds like a long time away, but it's not really when you've got other things that you're doing, and you only really have, how many weekends till the end of June, you know, not even 8, 7 or 6 weekends now till the end of June. So anyway, I'm going to try to get these completed. Hopefully I will. This one I have to complete. A lady at a antique shop where I go, that I frequent, was asking about junk journals and things. So I wanted to make a junk journal and get it to her so she could see it. So anyway, I have to get it done. So anyway, this is just a challenge to you ladies, you know, or a tag your it. You know, let's see those uncompleted projects and set yourself a goal and see if you can get them done. I would like to see some videos. Anyway, have a great day and thank you so much for watching.